There's no taking turns, you're making moves while your opponent is also simultaneously making their own. You are watching them, and they are watching you. You're waging war in real time. What it all comes down to is how you wage war in your own mind and how well you can translate that battle through your hands and onto the screen in front of you. And that is the essence of console RTS. Real-time strategy games, a genre synonymous with PC gaming. But what about consoles? Today, we embark on a journey to answer that very question. Through the evolution of console RTS games, from their humble beginnings to the exciting future that lies ahead. Today, we're diving deep into the world of console RTS games. Strap in as we explore where it all began, where it stands now, and where our future is going. But first, let's rewind to those precious moments from the early days, while console RTS was in its infancy.
I've got a present for you.
In the late 1990s and early 2000s, console gamers got their first taste of real-time strategy with titles like Command & Conquer and StarCraft 64. While these games provided a glimpse into the potential of RTS on consoles, they were often overshadowed by their PC counterparts and thought to be nothing more than a gimmick, and even called an insult to the genre itself by more extreme PC groups. In the late 2000s, we were introduced to RTS games on console that start to resemble some of the games of today. Thus began a new era, where the console RTS games were starting to get built more around the controller experience rather than trying to make the controller work like a mouse and keyboard. We got our first example of this in Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath with the introduction of the command wheel, and later in Red Alert 3 and the first Halo Wars. While other games were starting to pop up, such as Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2 and Supreme Commander, among others, Command & Conquer and Halo Wars were really the new benchmarks for console RTS. With Halo bringing its FPS player base to get a sample of their first RTS experience, and the Command & Conquer 3 players who had a bad UI got a taste for the first time within Command & Conquer Kane's Wrath and Red Alert 3 what a console RTS should feel like. Halo Wars did a great job at converting many players to this very exciting and rewarding genre. Fast forward to the present day, and console RTS games have come a long way. Titles like Halo Wars 2 and Age of Empires 2 and 4 have shown that RTS gameplay can thrive on consoles. Thanks to the intuitive controls and streamlined mechanics, players have managed to reach the top of the leaderboards against their PC counterparts using their controller and new console UIs. But what about the future of console RTS? Well, it's looking brighter than ever. One game that has people excited is the upcoming Age of Mythology Retold, developed by the same team behind the beloved Age of Empires series. What we know is that the team that is working on the UI is the same team that helped with the UI on Age of Empires 2 on Xbox, which is almost the pinnacle of what can be achieved on a controller. Set in a world of myth and legend, Age of Mythology Retold promises to redefine the console RTS experience. With stunning visuals, deep gameplay mechanics, and a rich narrative, it's shaping up to be a must-play for strategy fans everywhere. This game is not simply a remaster, but a remake. With a new game engine, new graphics, it's basically a brand new game using the old, loved game as a guideline. And this, to myself, as well as many others, is truly exciting. So, whether you're a veteran of the genre or a newcomer looking to dive in, the future of console RTS games is bigger and brighter than ever. With titles like Age of Mythology Retold leading the charge, there's never been a better time to command your armies and conquer the battlefield using a controller. Get ready to rewrite history in Age of Mythology Retold, coming soon to Xbox Everywhere. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the evolution of console RTS games. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more gaming content. Until next time, happy gaming. And don't forget to hop into some great console RTS games today. As always, I am your host, Yo Desla, and I'll see you guys next time.
Prepare for ascension.
When the call came to fight, we answered.